Hey everybody, and welcome back to Cluster B Milkshake. I am your host with my sidekick, Mr. Cowballs. What? You don't like that? Thought you liked the abuse. Huh? Today, we're going to talk about a question I was asked. Are you still in pain when you replace your person with someone new? This is kind of a complex scenario because when I am on my way out of a relationship and already have had somebody lined up, I do not care about you anymore in that moment, okay? I've already had enough of the bad relationship that was, obviously created with myself and or the person that I picked because I like toxic people, but I have already left the relationship in my mind long before I leave. Long before I leave, I make a plan. And when I execute that plan, I have already left you already. Now, when I am gone, depending on the person, but usually after, several years and all of that pain and ugliness and stuff has softened in both of our minds, I can reach out and be, totally fine being friends and stuff, put your ass on the shelf, I have done that with several exes. And when I mean shelf, I don't mean use you as sexual or anything like that, but I can be friends, and give each other attention on, here and there on funny things or, life things. But yeah, I don't, I'm not in pain. When I was in pain with breaking up with my recent ex, I did not leave him because I had somebody else. I left him because he was turning me into his main. I was becoming this codependent thing. And the fantasy was being lost. And towards the end of the relationship, as you know, there's so much more resentment and hate and screaming. And I was very sensitive to all of his little anger moments. Instead of asking me questions about my behaviors or about something I said, he would just attack me. I had a recent follower message me, and we were talking, and she said that after watching my video on strapping on thy balls and creating, better boundaries, she did that with one of her friends. And she told her friend to ask her questions instead of attacking. And then, they can communicate better. Because that's another thing, is that we will attack you because we're making up what we think you're doing. So if we ask you a question without being like condescending or fucking, what are you doing? You know, if we're like, how come you, you know, said that this way? Or how come, you know, when you said that you talked to her, that you said this, you know, or what did you mean when you know, said this? So it gives open dialogue to explain, and you can't cut off people when they're explaining. My ex would cut me off all the fucking time. It's like, I can't even talk to you. I fucking had to hang up on him every time. Why am I going to fucking talk to you if you're going to keep talking over me? Anyways, I didn't have anybody lined up. I knew that this was so bad. I had to get out. And when I did get out, I was grieving the death of my future. He was going to be my future. And I had to grieve that. Oh. And because he put a knife in my future, this is why I want to destroy this guy. But anyway, so I do not. Now, one thing is, and he said this too, and this is what my husband did as well. You know, the best way to get over someone is to get under somebody else. This is my recent ex said, God, I hope your ex-husband finds somebody fast so he'll leave you alone. He was jealous because my ex-husband was still, you know, text messaging me, asking me what I'm doing or if I needed help and stuff like that. And because, yes, I would love help in, you know, moving or doing whatever, you know, and he's offering, but my recent ex was like, you don't get to use him for anything anymore. And I hope that he finds somebody else. So that is, you know, a pattern. To get over somebody, you go and fuck somebody else. You're not over your ex. You haven't grieved, fucker. You're still in pain. Your brain's all fucked up. My fucking ex was pushing all kinds of ex-wife shit on me. My ex-wife used to gaslight me all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Even when I wasn't fucking doing nothing, he would fucking tell me that I'm gaslighting him. I got so sick of it. Now, his ex-wife is a lot like me. He would screenshot her texts, and I'm like, holy fuck, that's how we fight. And I was like, holy shit, you replaced her, I mean, you know, with other people, but you found somebody like her in me. Now I know why she threw me under the bus. When I went to her after we broke up and I told her, you know, so I could get some closure for her to tell me, you know, what a fucked up human being that he is. And she was all sweet and stuff. But she told him I went to her. Fucking bitch. Threw me under the fucking bus. And that is something that I would do. So, yes. I know that I'm more devious, you know, because I definitely try to ruin his life. But anyway, so yes, so he is still pushing his ex-wife on other people. And she's loving it because he recorded in court their divorce proceedings, and he couldn't keep his anger to himself, and he was angry the whole time. And you know how much we like it when you get angry. And she was probably just fucking yeah, he still cares because he's so angry. Yep. He used to bitch at me, don't get angry at my ex for using, you know, our song in his wedding and stuff. He was pissed off. Well, look in the mirror, fucker. You're pissed off at your ex still. Does that mean that you still have feelings for her? Whatever. I don't care. They were together for 16 years. I was only with him for 2 years. You know, we can share him in the abuse. She has earned that. He laid hands on her. She has earned abusing him. Anyway, so yes, if you're not going to take time to grieve your last relationship, you're taking baggage into the new one. I don't give a fuck if you're a victim or if you're fucking on the cluster B spectrum, brothers and sisters. You are taking your shit into somebody else's life. So, right now, with all the bullshit that's storming up inside me, my person, and my head, I'm healthier than you. And I'm talking to my exes, because they fucking just jumped right into new relationship. I don't know if my recent ex jumped into anything. He might just be fucking around with other bitches. Who knows? He was, you know, hoping that I'm stalking him so he can pull some, you know, he's doing all that Hoover shit. Because yes, I did. I looked one time. But yeah, that's it. It makes me too upset to go and look. And God forbid I hit, you know, the bottle one of these times, which I haven't in a month from starting this thing. I have like a seltzer, one, you know, a day. And, but yeah, if I hit the bottle, I would be fucking just rage monster all over him. And I think that's what he wants. That's what he wants. And he's not going to get it. Oh, Mr. Chicken, he's not. So I hope that was helpful. And have a nice day. Have a nice evening. Have a nice whatever, huh? Yes. Have a nice one. What? Okay. See you next time. Namaste.